What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be jumping in on Forest Raceway, and I'm going to be talking about taking off lean help, y'all. That is one of the settings that a lot of people overlook, and if you learn to ride with that and then don't ever learn to ride without it, in the long run you're really going to hurt yourself and you're going to be slower. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and check that out, and right now we're going to get into the Bucked Up sponsor video here in a second. Alright, let's do that. Alright guys, real quick before we get into the video, I just wanted to show you the other sponsor of the video. That's Bucked Up, buckedup.com. Go on there, you can get pre-workout, supplements, energy drinks, clothing and apparel. I mean, they got some nice shirts and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and click here real quick. I already got a compression zip in the cart. It looks kind of nice. I'm going to go ahead and hit buy now, or buy now. And I'm going to use my code Ruthless50. That's for 20% off. So I'm going to remove the code and then just reapply so you guys can see here. And it's all capitals. So Ruthless 1F 50. And then you hit apply. Boom, 20% off. There you go, guys. Go ahead and check them out, man. They got a lot of cool stuff. Vitamin gummies, muscle rubs, premium resistance bands, all that kind of good stuff. So you don't have to work out to buy their kind of stuff, but it's all cool, man. Go ahead and check them out. Buckedup.com. Alright, y'all. Now that we're back, we can go ahead and start running this thing, spinning some laps, and yeah, we'll get to talking, y'all. I wanted to talk about it mainly just because when I first started riding, I didn't know too much about MX bikes, anything like that. I just, was learning as I went and watching other YouTubers play and things like that. So as I went, I learned. But one thing I failed to learn and failed, once I learned it, I failed to just change it and adapt to it and try to get better. And that's lean help, dude. I mean, honestly, like, I left lean help on. I never took it off. And I got as fast as I could. I got good at the game. I got good at riding, good at all that stuff. And I was just finding myself like not being able to beat my time sometimes. I'm like, man, no matter how fast I go around the track, I just can't beat my times. Like it's ridiculous almost, right? Like it's like, can I get any faster than that? There's no way. But as I went looking the other day, I go, you know what, man? Let me. I've been meaning to do this. Let me take off lean help and see. So basically, what I saw the difference was that when I use lean help, when you hit the gas, it kind of makes your front end kind of come up a little bit, in turn making you almost want to tap the brakes and slow down in order to be able to lean far down enough. The faster you're going, the less you're able to lean, and that's the same thing when you take lean help off as well. But you're able to lean more with lean help off because lean help basically keeps you from leaning too far over to the point where you're gonna fall. As where lean help lets you lean as far as you want, even if you fall. You kind of got to learn how to control that and see how far you're gonna lean back and all that, and use your rider lean to control that stuff. But it just adds another factor to the game, and once you get good at that, that's just gonna make you better in the long run, like I said. So I was finding where in turns I was getting slower, and I was just like really just having to slow down and tap the brakes in order to just make it through the turns, because I couldn't lean far enough. And once I took that off and I figured out I can lean far enough now while still staying fast and maintaining speed, I mean, that's a whole nother game changer right there. I mean, dude, I was on Floatvilla yesterday. I think my fastest lap on there was 2:14, 2 minutes 14 seconds, and I took lean help off. The first couple laps I was struggling, but as I got better on it, oh gosh, we landed that. As I got better on it, on lean help off, I realized, man, I went from 2:14 to 2:01, and then from 2:01 I went to 1:57, and from 1:57 I went to 1:51, and so in just 4 laps, I was able to learn how to control the no lean help a little bit better, and I was able to just improve my lap times by a lot. I mean, that's more than 20 seconds that I've improved right there on just Floatvilla. So I kind of almost wanted to go back and try all these older tracks that I played on, seeing if I can't get better lap times on those. We're gonna go back here to the pit. I think I got 112 on fast lap. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna go to settings just to show you no lean help, and then when you go down, where is it? I want to say when I went down here and did input 1, you go to your lean dead zone. and where is it? Yep, you go to your lean dead zone, and if you look at like the press, smooth, gain, you look at your gain basically in your dead zone. That's gonna help you with. So more gain means that the more you hit it, the more it leans over. So if you had the issue where like me, for example, I like to just I don't like to like sit there and kind of like baby the throttle. I like to just hit it all the way. So for example, I like to just kind of just go boom and go over. I don't like to just baby it, like that. And so in order to combat that and kind of aid myself, basically, I just mess around with the gain setting, and the more you mess around with it, the more or less you can turn with the input of your stick. And so I noticed that whatever gain setting I had before, as soon as I hit it, he would just go all the way and just hit the ground. With the setting I got now, which is 81.6 for gain, I'm able to yam the stick all the way to the left or the right, and he doesn't go all the way to the ground immediately. He kind of goes as low as you can get it, just barely right before you hit the ground. And at that point right there, I then use my right stick and use my rider lean. And at that point, I can then kind of combat it. So if I jam it all the way down and in that specific turn I'm too low, or I'm grinding bar on the dirt and I can feel it, I use a little bit of rider lean, and then it kind of just combats. So I don't know if you guys watch Troyan and Lens a lot and Reaper Doc, but if you look at their controllers on screen, when they're turning left, they're leaning back and right. That's to combat that, and vice versa when they're turning right, they're leaning back and left. That's to combat that turn. So if you're turning too low, you kind of ride, you want to get your rider a little back and forward against the turn. So it's kind of how you do in real life, man. When you're making a right turn, you're going to throw the bike down, and then you're kind of going to go like that to where you can lean the bike, but you're not going with the bike, or else you'll completely topple over. So that's that right there. That's the setting for my gain on my lean right there. That's my dead zone. And the linearity that I like. Everyone can run different dead zone, different linearity. Just mess around with the settings, see what works for you, and just go according to that. But yeah, after that, also right now I don't even have. I'm on stock settings, I think. No. Yeah, I'm on one of my settings here for bike settings. If you guys want to check it out, that's my general right there for tires, front, rear, gas. Go ahead and check that out. You can pause if you want to. That's my suspension I got set up at. And I believe I took this, I want to say Reaper Doc, but don't quote me. I took it from somebody on YouTube, and it worked for me. So I don't know if it'll work for you, but it worked for me. And this is for the Yamaha 250 2024. That's the others right there. You test it. That's about the sag you're going to get. That's race sag. That's static sag. So, again, it might not work for you, but it works for me. I feel comfortable on it. So we're going to go ahead and test that out. We're going to spin a couple laps here and just see. Right now I got 112, so that's what I want to beat. Now I don't want to drag this out and make this like a complete long video either, so I say three laps or so, should be well enough. If I can't beat my time then at that point just kind of just let it be. But as long as I got to show you guys the setting, I just don't want you beginners going out there and learning bad habits with having lean rider or lean help on, and then you realize like, man, I can't get any faster. And you're like, how are these guys beating me on these races? It makes no sense. How are they taking these turns way faster than me? Like, the thing I noticed was, I can't stay on the track, for one. No, honestly, the thing I noticed the most was, in these races, no matter what servers I was on for races, but I would basically log on to the race, and I was taking turns as fast as I personally could, but these guys are just flying past me on turns, and I'm like, dude, there's no way that these guys are riding way faster than me on the turns. Like, I was going as fast as I personally could. No way. And then once I learned about this taking off rider lean, man, and I can lean more and stay on the gas, it just opened my eyes. I felt like I found discovered fire or something, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I discovered the first fire ever. Like, that's crazy. That's how it is, honestly, when you're doing something wrong for so long, and then you discover it. You're like, man, I could have avoided that for so long. Like, now I'm sitting here at 2,000 some hours, right, trying to learn how to use, how to play without using lean help, and that's something I should have been doing from day one. So I just don't want you guys starting on day one and having to learn this like I did 2,000 hours into the game, so I'd rather you learn it day one and you get good at that. That way you could only improve from there. Where I basically set a cap for myself without even knowing it. Alright, well that kind of went a little rough there, but we can get it back. Alright, remember guys, 112. That's the time we're going for. 112. 112 is the time we're going for, guys. We're ahead, I want to say 2 seconds or some change. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to stay right here. Oh yeah. Now we're not that fast right now. Right there. Get a little gain. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. We control that, we're good. I don't know if you guys can see, but just in the turns, I'm a lot quicker because I can stay on the gas, you know what I mean? Only just because I can stay on the gas, I don't have to like tap the brake as much, because before I'd have to tap the brakes just so I can lean lower the turn. But now that I can lean lower the turn, I can just send it, you know what I mean? And that's so much helpful. Alright, so we beat myself by what? 3 minutes and, well, 3.12 seconds, so went from 112 to 109. I mean, just look at that. That's how you do it. So I want you guys to go ahead and try that, and if you do ride with lean help, take the lean help off and go ahead and try that and see how you guys improve. Let's spin one more lap here. I don't think I can beat myself on this one because I had already messed up on the first jump, but oh boy. But for sure, man, you guys, I mean, like I said, and I'm probably super late to this. I mean, there's probably 10,000 other riders that probably drop videos on this, and I'm just super late. But if you guys didn't know about it, well, I hope that this information here can help you improve. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to show you guys that as a beginner, you can get better, you can improve, and you know, basically, I have that effect as well, where I watch other riders and I'm like, man, there's no way I'm gonna get that good. Like they're just super good. It's impossible. But it's a different perspective when you see another guy just like you, average Joe, you know, riding and racing, and he's also improving. It lets you see like you can do it too. You know, it's not unattainable. It's definitely an attainable goal. So I just want you guys to get out there and get confident, man. Honestly, like, oh my goodness, I'm over here talking smack and almost smack the tires. But yeah, right there. Oh boy. Can I beat my ghost on this one? I kind of messed that up a little bit. It's alright. We can get it back. We can get that back. Also, another thing that'll make me faster is if I just bump up to like 4th gear here and there. But for right now, I kind of feel just comfortable staying just in 3rd most of the track. So that's just me. But eventually, I'll start bumping it up and getting faster the better I go, or the better I get. So as of right now, that's what I got. Also, I have the really bad habit. I think I mentioned in another video that I'm always sitting down. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm always sitting down. I stand up here and there to if the landing's gonna be a little rough. I sit up to just to make it a little, you know, cushiony there. But other than that, I kind of just sit down most of the track, and that's also another bad habit. So I want you guys to break that bad habit if you have it as well. I need you to break it. Don't do what I do, you know what I mean? Do as I say, not as I do. So go ahead and break that habit for you guys here. We're gonna spin this last lap here. I don't think I can beat him, but we're gonna stay with it. We're gonna stay consistent. We're gonna see. Nothing's impossible, so it just takes time. Like right here, I just stood up to cushion my landing. Right here, I'm gonna stay up. I'll try to stay up here as well, and then I'll sit down right here. Right there. And you can play with your rider lean. I don't know if you just noticed that one. I leaned back in opposite, and then I leaned in and towards the turn. So, but I did that like I adjusted like halfway through the turn. So, oh man, that was rough. Oof, oof. Ah man, I was grinding bars on dirt right there and there too. I got real low. Oof. But yeah, as you guys can see, man, I'm getting lower and I'm staying on the gas because I am lower and I'm able to turn better. So I'm staying on the gas, but oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. Can we beat our ghost? Last lap. I know I said that last one, but and here we are. But yeah, guys, I hope you can see I shaved off 3 seconds off my last track, my last lap, my fastest at least. When we first started, it was 112. Now it's 109. So I want you guys to know that you can also shave time off your laps by just taking that off, guys. And just go back to the beginning of the video, change your lean help, take it off, and then look at my gain settings and my lean settings, and then just go from there, man. And let me know how it works out for you guys. Go in the comment section down below. Let me know how it worked out for you guys. But other than that, boys, that's all I got, and I'll catch y'all on the next video, all right? All right, y'all. Welcome to the sponsor, TrueMX. All right, we're gonna check out their gear. So for you, those of you that ride and you know you want some gear, you got some fresh, cool pants, tops, bottoms here. You got some gloves, goggles. I mean, they got all kinds of colors. They don't just have military styles. I also wear this myself. I'm true to it. It's so comfortable, breathable, great to ride in. I mean, what else can you ask for? And these cool colors that'll match pretty much any kind of color scheme, graphic scheme you guys got on your bikes. But here we go. We're gonna go ahead and add anything to it. I like this one personally. And I'll show you guys how to use my discount code, which is RMT20. So we're gonna check that out right here. You're just gonna go up here. Look, it's already applied, but I'll reapply it again. RMT20. You go ahead, apply. Boom, 20% off, guys. There you go. Help me help you. You know what I mean? And so let's go. Go ahead, check them out, guys. TrueMX.com.